What is up YouTube? Welcome to Catch Korea. Today, you will learn the top 10 must-know Korean phrases before you travel to or live in Korea. After watching this video, leave a comment underneath of which phrase you think will be the most useful for you. Okay, let's go. So today, I'm going to teach you top 10 must-know Korean phrases. But before we get started, please do note that Korea and its culture has its deep foundation on the ideas of Confucianism, which holds the basic principle and value for respecting the elders. Why am I talking about respect? Well, in Korea, there are the respectful, polite version and the informal, everyday used between friends or younger people version of the same phrase, which sometimes makes learning Korean very complicated. That is why some Korean people are always asking how old you are, since that idea of using the appropriate language form can sometimes change everything about the relationship between people. Think of it this way. In Western culture, for example, when we ask if you have a brother, we simply ask, do you have a brother? And the concept of you having a brother or not is the point, right? In Korea, we ask if you have a brother, and then if you do, we ask if they are older or younger than you. This goes back to Confucianism and the idea that older people deserve more respect. I will go into detail of culture in some other videos, but for today, I'm going to teach you the polite, respectful version that we use when we meet a stranger or someone who looks older than us. Okay, number one is 안녕하세요. It basically means hello. You have probably heard 안녕하세요 before, but you probably didn't know that we use it without regarding what time of the day it is. In the morning, 안녕하세요. In the afternoon, 안녕하세요. In the evening, 안녕하세요. This phrase can only be used for hello, not goodbye. But for 안녕, which is everyday informal version of 안녕하세요, we can use 안녕 for both hi and bye. So you can say 안녕 as in hi, 안녕 as in bye. Whereas 안녕하세요 is only used to say hi. We cannot use it for saying bye. Which brings us to number two, 안녕히계세요, which is goodbye when you are the one leaving. In most cases, like in a shop or a restaurant, where the staff are there and you are the one leaving and you want to say goodbye, you say 안녕히계세요. Don't say it and stick around a bit more. It is literally I am out of here right now type of goodbye. Okay, number three, 안녕히가세요. Sounds very similar, right? 가세요 is the different part. Listen carefully. 안녕히계세요, 안녕히가세요. You heard 가, right? 가 or 가다 means verb to go. So, 안녕히가세요 is goodbye that you say to people leaving. So, the situation would look like this. 안녕히계세요, 안녕히가세요. Number four, very simple, yes. How do we say yes in Korean? When you want to answer a question and say yes, we just say 네, 네. Come to Korea, sit somewhere like in a cafe or a bench somewhere and just listen. Just close your eyes and listen. I guarantee you that you will hear 네, 네네, 네 around you a lot. Number five, in some occasions, you just want to say no. And to say no, you must say 아니요, 아니요. If somebody hands you a flyer, you just simply say 아니요. If you're full and you don't want another serving, you just simply say 아니요, 아니요. Or if that Korean dish looks too spicy for you, you just say 아니요, 아니요. Number six, of course, if you are looking to buy something, you need to know how to ask this question. How much is it? 얼마에요? 얼마에요? Even though it's pretty easy to buy things in Korea these days, with a lot of foreign visitors and also with most of the products price tagged, some traditional markets and some tourist attractions may not have a price tag for you to refer to. In that case, 얼마에요 will become very handy for you. Next up is thank you. I have traveled a lot, and a thank you with a smile in any country can guarantee you a smile back and a nice service in return. 감사합니다, 감사합니다, which is thank you in a polite form, can basically be used in taxis, buses, restaurants, you name it. Let's say you're hungry and your meal arrives after you have been waiting for a while. Oh yes, thank you. 네, 감사합니다 in Korean. Number 8. Korea is a crowded nation, especially when you visit the capital city Seoul. You might witness or sometimes accidentally give someone a nudge. In that case, 미안합니다, 미안합니다, which is I'm sorry, can be very useful. Just a little heads up, for those who get shoved a little here and there and they do not say 미안합니다 to you, please open up and understand a little. Since Korea is so crowded, a small nudge and a shove or even touch of shoulders are, to some degree, understood between people because it just happens too often. I grew up in Australia, so I had a hard time getting used to this, but now I'm used to it. Okay, number 9. 주세요, 주세요. 주세요 is basically give me, but give me itself alone may not seem very polite because you haven't mentioned what you want nor added the magic word please. But hey, if you want to buy something, you can point at something or hold or show the product to the clerk and say 주세요. Since we have the polite form of the language, it is not mandatory to use the word please in Korea. So if you want to say give me this, you can basically say 이거 주세요, 이거 주세요. And the kindness of using the word please is all embedded in the phrase, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, our final must-know Korean phrase is very useful, especially when you are lost in Korea. Of course, we have wonderful apps that help us navigate around. But I think the beauty of traveling is interacting with the people, the culture, and all the process involved in it. And also, Korea, especially Seoul or Busan, are concrete jungles with so many street signs and tall buildings, which will make it hard for you to navigate around. You can basically point at a picture and say 어디에요? Or point at a station name on the subway map and say 어디에요? Or if you know the name of the place, simply put where you want to go in front of the phrase and say it. For example, 강남 어디에요? 홍대 어디에요? And so on. Of course, there are so many phrases you need to know, but with these top 10 must-know Korean phrases, they will definitely give you the heads up and make your experience in Korea more enjoyable. Please note that in some touristy areas, you'll be able to see information booths or offices where English-speaking tourist helpers can give you guidance and also give you information brochures on some of the things you might miss out on. Thanks for watching. That is it for today. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button and turn the notification on. This is Catch Korea, an amazing channel where you can find out about Korean lifestyle, food, culture, and much more. Okay then, see you next time.